How do you use counter-arguments in journalism editorials? Imagine you're making a case for something important. You want your readers to see both sides of the story. That's where counter-arguments come into play. They are a key part of writing editorials, especially when you're doing specialized reporting or opinion pieces. Using counter-arguments shows you've thought about other viewpoints and helps make your argument stronger. The first step is to clearly state the opposing view. Do this in a respectful way. For example, if you're arguing for stricter gun laws, acknowledge that some believe gun rights are essential for safety. This shows fairness and honesty. It also builds trust with your readers. Next, you want to introduce the counterargument after you've laid out your main point. This way, you're showing you understand what others think before explaining why you disagree. It makes your editorial more balanced and less biased. After presenting the opposing view, you should respond with a rebuttal. This means giving facts, logical reasons, or expert opinions that challenge the counterargument. For example, you might cite studies that show stricter gun laws reduce crime rates. Or you could point out flaws in the opposing argument, like how it ignores certain risks. This helps prove your point more convincingly. It's also important to keep a professional tone. Avoid using offensive language or sarcasm when discussing opposing views. Stick to a respectful, objective style. This makes your editorial more credible and persuasive. Using rhetorical appeals like ethos, logos, and pathos can help. Ethos builds your credibility, logos appeals to logic with facts, and pathos connects emotionally with readers. When you address counter-arguments, try to include these elements to make your case more compelling. Sometimes, acknowledging valid points in the opposing view can make your editorial stronger. It shows you're open-minded and thoughtful. It also helps clarify your position by refining your argument based on new insights. Support both sides with evidence. Use facts, statistics, expert opinions, or real-world examples. This makes your arguments more concrete and trustworthy. When you do this, your editorial becomes a fair, well-reasoned piece that encourages readers to think critically. In the end, using counter-arguments helps you anticipate doubts and objections from your audience. It shows you've considered different perspectives and strengthens your credibility. By balancing acknowledgement of other views with clear, evidence-based responses, you create editorials that are both persuasive and fair. This approach invites your readers to engage thoughtfully with the topic, making your writing more impactful and trustworthy.